What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio here in our Space Age DLC. Where in the last episode we finally landed ourselves down on Volcanus. We got our lovely lava planet here, and we've been making progress. We've been making progress towards getting the metallurgic science, along with getting all the goodies that Volcanus has to offer. Let's see. Let's fix my microphone. There you go. All right, so where we left off, we're in the process of getting ourselves through the science, and we recently got the big drills and placed that down. So now we're finally to the part where we're gonna make this metallurgic science. And in between episodes, I did a little bit of cleaning up. I cleaned up like some solar panels. I made room for some more stuff. I made sure that we're going to be good on power here. As long as we have sulfuric acid, we're good. What is this, requesting 100? Okay, we're good with power. So let's go ahead and keep trucking on with our science pack that we're working towards. Oh, what is going on here? Oh yeah, this guy needs a piece of wall right there, because that wall broke because these guys keep attacking. Just you freaking wait, bugs. I'm going to come back to this planet, to Nauvis, with artillery, and it's going to be great. Oh, I think I doubled up on this too. I doubled up on here so that we can get more plastic, because we're getting petroleum at a like really slow rate. So we looked at this, and look at this. We're getting petroleum at a really slow rate, but this is the correct ratio. You should be having 2 of these to 2 of these. Or no, 4 heavy oil. Yeah, 4 heavy oil to 2 directly into 2. So if we just copy this and place it down, we should be getting more petroleum for the plastic. Anyway, hold on, let's go ahead. I feel like you're kind of loud. All right, anyway, metallurgic shit. So where is this made? In a foundry. So let's go ahead and see what that's like. Give me, nope, these are mining drills. These are foundries. Yeah, make like 1 billion foundries. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a foundry. Okay. So if we look at the, oh, actually we need to make tungsten plates first. That's what it wants us to do? Yeah, craft tungsten plates, and then we'll be able to do that. Okay. So this is going to be really easy. We need molten iron and tungsten ore, which we are currently getting tungsten ore from nowhere. This is our tungsten patch, so we got to go tap into that. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have tungsten ore somewhere. Maybe in my pockets? There's a tungsten in my pocket. Where are my drills? Dude, where's my drills? Okay, let's go check out. We need substations. Substations aren't gonna make it out there. Okay, we need to actually like craft some things here. I think we need to craft some actual substations. So how do we do that? We need steel, copper, and advanced circuits, which we doubled up on advanced circuits. We got a whole bunch here, so that's actually really cool. So what we're gonna do is, oh, I said last episode, I said that we were gonna go over the craft anything, little guy. Where is it? Blueprint, craft anything. Okay, so this thing. The real bread and butter for the craft anything is we're gonna look at this parameter reconfiguration here. So actually, let me place it down. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and create a copy of this, put it in my pocket, and then we're gonna place it down without anything. So what we're gonna look at here is that there's a bunch of parameters. There's parameter 0, right here, and then in here we have parameter 0. So parameter 0 is going to be set to stack size of 1. based off of what we're making, parameter 0 here, and then we have parameters 1 through 5 based off of parameter 0. So we're going to look at how there's all these numbers in this blueprint and what exactly does that do for us. So if we look at the parameter reconfiguration here, we're going to, okay, bear with me, this is going to be kind of nonsensical. So for the product, name of the product. All right, when we place down the thing, we're going to select something that we want to make, and that's going to be parameter 0. And then we have ingredients 1 through 5, and it is going to be ingredient of number 1. And then this is going to be another ingredient of it, and this is going to be another ingredient of parameter 0. So basically these are all just ingredients, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a formula to determine how much we want. And so P1 is just going to be the position. So position 1 of this is going to be a stack. There's like a bunch of different coding stuff that you can look at. Oops. Variable. There was like a website where you could see like what some of the coding was, but the underscore S is basically just asking, I want a stack of parameter 1, and parameter 1 is based off of an ingredient of parameter 0. And so we just have this copied all over the place. And then the value here is going to be how much you actually want of that product. So if we try this again, we're going to place down this guy, and we're going to say that what we're going to be making is accumulator or substations. So it's going to put substation, and then it's going to put a stack. The logistics filter, we want to only use, or we only want this storage chest to be substations. And then, why isn't this? Oh, and then this is going to say that I only want it to work if we have less than 50, which I guess we have a bunch of substations. Okay, I just need to frickin' find them. Where are my substations? Oh, I think they're probably in here. No, yeah, you're right. Where are my substations? Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of these guys too. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And then you'll see that this is now requesting a stack of the ingredient number 1. And then this is requesting a stack of the second ingredient, and then requesting a stack of the third ingredient, which a robot accidentally came and gave too much. So that's kind of the craft anything. You can just set something up right there. All right, let's see about this over here. Go ahead and place down some of these little dudes. Oh, I need some radars too. Let's fuck off and go get radars. There's 11 radars. Yes, robots, take my crap. We're gonna place down some stuff. That goes here. You gotta remember to be mindful of where you're building. And you gotta check to make sure that you're not in the angry worm area. There you go, robots. Go ahead and place down all my substations everywhere. Oh, you're all tired because I've been running from you and you haven't charged yourself. You don't have power because this is supposed to go right here. Okay, but what's gonna suck is that I don't have a connection to logistics. Like, we can build, but we don't have connection to logistics. So let's keep going a little bit. Where's my super suit? Let's place this down. Huh, something seems off. There you go, it was rotated weird. We want that there. That goes there. We don't want to place that. Well, I mean, we can. just not go and actually like place it. Okay. So let's place down these things, and then we're going to, because there's so much freaking lava in the way, we're gonna place down a couple substations that aren't proper, but we just got to make sure to get everything taken care of. Oh my god. We don't want to place that. Yeah, this lava is terrible. Okay, let's go and here we go. This is what we want to get to. We want to come and do this now. Let's get some deconstruction. Everything get out of my way. Do. Let's place all these things. Just the fractured, it's like the fractured pieces. Some of it is because of lava and some of it is because of the cliffs, which we will get cliff explosives here soon because we're about to get some metallurgic stuff. Oh, we want to auto trash tungsten ore too, because we don't want that shit. Tungsten ore, and we want 0 and 0. Go ahead and place these down for me, will you? I wish we could just use like normal landfill and just shove it in the lava, but we need actual foundations. Because I guess, you know, lava will kill it. Alright, so we're gonna set up some drills. We're gonna do, how many can we fit in here? Okay. The answer is not many. We can do something like that. So we're gonna go cut this guy, and we're gonna paste this here, here, and here. And then we might as well, oh, frickin' lava again. Tungsten. Oh my god, why is this happening? Let's go ahead and we'll do some more. You don't have power? Buddy, here, have some power. Alright. And we're gonna do some tomfoolery here. First, we're gonna get all of this into a box. Oh my god, get all of this out of my way first. Shoo. I think that's what I want, because I want to place these bad boys in boxes. So we actually need to go right here. There we go, and place you in some passive provider boxes. Perfect. And then what we'll do is, this is kind of fractured and stuff, so we will do, we'll connect it all up. I believe this is where it's kind of broken. Oh my god, We can fix it by putting a RoboPort here. So let's go ahead and do that. So if we do that, all of this is connected now, and that's all part of the logistics, so that's good. You need some power, so we'll do something like that. There's a couple other guys that are like not doing so hot. You need some power. And let's see where else some of these guys are like flustered. You, because you need some power. So we'll go like this. And that'll provide power for you. We don't necessarily need power over there. Hello, worm. Let's see where else we can kind of situate some things. But there's a bunch of tungsten. Okay. So now we have tungsten, which, to be honest, I should probably belt in and not like, yeah, get that tungsten out of here. And not have robots, but I think we're gonna be all right. Tungsten plate. 4 tungsten is going to make 1 tungsten plate, and it needs molten iron. All right, so we're gonna build this probably over here. Oh my god, I'm just getting caught on my base all over the place. Do we have offshore pumps? No, we need some offshore pumps. Pumps, offshore pump right here. Yeah, make like a whole bunch. Sorry, we're going a little sporadic right now, and not too streamlined. Oh my god, shut up, worm. Okay, so we need some molten iron first. So we're gonna place this down, and let's get molten iron. Molten... You know what? We'll go iron melting, because there's a whole bunch of frickin' iron ore. So then we can do a requester chest. Go the other way. And we're going to go stack. And we're going to say that we want all of the iron ore. We'll go 200, and then you're going to be 100 calcite. And then we'll copy this. So we can do that twice. So that'll take care of all of our iron that we got. And then some calcite will come on in as well, and we'll get some molten iron. And then I also would like to do some normal molten iron from lava. So we're gonna go like this, and all we do is request some calcite. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Okay, but I want to use... Oh, hold on. Let's get some offshore pump. Offshore pump right here. And some pipe. There we go. So now you're going. But can I do a priority? I would like to do a priority of these guys. So we'll use a pump. We'll use a pump, and you're going to do... So enable if there is... Oh, okay. Let's go to that as well. Enable if this is less than, I don't know, 50? No, how much is it to make a craft of this? Yeah, 50. So if inside these chests there's ever less than 50, which means these aren't working, then we can pump in this guy. So now we need a passive provider. There we go, that gets rid of that. All right, now we're good here. Now we gotta get this molten iron, and what are we doing with it? Sticking it in to make some of these guys. Actually, we're gonna do like that. So that we can do some of this. Nope. Go one more right there. There we go. Now we're gonna put a little requester. Oh my god, I fucked this. There we go. So now we're gonna request the tungsten ore. We're gonna request like 200. Now we're gonna grab the finished product, and it's gonna be a passive provider. Now my tungsten ore should be coming on in, right? Requesting tungsten ore. Yeah, okay, they're bringing all the tungsten ore. Oh, that's right, because they got to bring it from here. That's right. And there we go. Now we have the metallurgic pack. So now we make this in a foundry, obviously. I might just put this on a belt. And how much do we need to make 1 a second? Oh my god, we're already making 2.4 a second. So now what we'll do, again, we want to do cliff explosives. So we're gonna get some cliff explosives, and so first we have to send this back. We're not making enough of that. So if we copy this and put it, I don't know, like here, and then we hook into that, then instead of this, what I'd like to do is get a belt. We're doing this so janky. So we're gonna go belt, and then let's get this guy. So you're just gonna straight up need molten copper and then these 2 items. So let's actually move you down right here. And I would like this to go I would actually like for it to be along that side. And then what we're gonna do is set up a requester chest here, little guy, and you're gonna request this stuff. It's tungsten carbide. And then we can go fast inserter. There we go, there we go. And then we'll go some molten copper, which is just going to be this stuff. We'll get another one of these, request that, and you're gonna be molten copper. And then we gotta do this guy. That's for the stone. Let's get some lava in. And there we go. We should have some molten copper. And we will grab this molten copper and deliver it to these guys. So we're gonna go like this. Like this. And look at that! We got our first science! Why does it look like it has like a health bar? So then we get these guys. and we put them into a box. Put them into a box. Okay. And we're having a problem with tungsten carbide. Because what was our tungsten carbide recipe? We're doing like something stupid over here, right? This. I think we had literally one guy making tungsten carbide. So what we'll do is copy this. We're gonna go... Wait a minute. Nope. There we go. Let's be a little bit smarter about this. Horizontally flip it. Just like that. And then I would like to actually grab this and move it up to here. So then we can copy this and... No. Okay. And then we're gonna get sulfuric acid in here. Not like that, actually. That seemed cool at first, but no. Okay. I'm getting some sulfuric acid right here. And there you go, hella tungsten carbide. And let's see rate calculator here about how we're lacking on this stuff. So let's go ahead and make more of these guys. We're gonna copy this, rotate it around, horizontally flip it. So you guys are requesting coal and sulfur. So if we copy this, we should be able to do something like that. And then just get sulfur in here again. And we're just gonna go ahead and run this all the way down. That actually doesn't need to be there. Oh, we're gonna need more inserters. Okay. Can we make those inserters? I mean, we can. We have to set up like a whole process. So, we're gonna do our create anything. We're gonna go create bulk inserters. And then the bulk inserters are gonna want fast inserters. So we'll go fast inserters, and then those are going to want these. And I think we should be good. And if I just do this one, that should be good. Because we are now requesting iron plates. And then bulk inserters are going to be made. These guys have not gotten to... Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's working. So then we'll do... We gotta get sulfuric acid over here. Everything is made out of sulfuric acid. There we go. Now we're making halocarbon, which is then in turn making hala tungsten carbide, which we need more tungsten ore. Okay, I think we just need to mine up more tungsten ore. So I'm gonna... Oh my god, I went the wrong way. I'm gonna actually bring down the stuff. Why do I slow down here? That's weird. Oh, I think I slowed down over... I don't know. I don't know why I slowed down. But we're making a bunch of these guys. Can I grab... How many belts do we have? Oh, we don't have that many belts. So, what if I do some create anythings? Well, first of all, let's trash that, and trash that, and trash that. I don't want any of this. Don't need those. I don't need that, that. Let's make some create anythings. And we're gonna do fast belts, those, and those. And that should be good. Nope, because I need now normal belts, normal these, and normal those. Okay, I think that should be good. I probably need to send some more robots. Oh my god, we are so low on power because I made so many of these things. Let me see what we got here. We have 16,000 steam, right? This makes 16,000 steam, and this is only consuming 720. So we can honestly double this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12 of these guys. So we'll use our create anything. Nope, that's not right. Create anything, and we're gonna do that we want some of these guys. Which, okay, it's just pipe. Are we making pipe? I actually don't think we are. Let me see what we got going on here. Oh, we are. Yeah, we're making hella pipe. Hella pipe, hella steel. There's hella cables. Are these guys full? Yeah. Oh no, we're just out of tungsten ore. But we're working on that. First we gotta fix the power problem. Where did I place that? Build anything of this. Okay, we have 2 here. Let's build more. Can't we... It has to go here. Because we can copy this and place it here. But we might as well just do that. And that should make us more power. And that should be... Oh, it's not going to show. Well, as this gets made, it'll place that down, and that should fix our power problem. All right, let's go fix our... Oh, we are making belts. Oh, we got a bunch of new belts. We're going to now go and build ourselves. We need more tungsten. Okay, we're gonna go fix that tungsten mine. If we can find the right path to home. Or not home, but, you know, it's over here. Oh, we have hella tungsten. Yeah, good thing. Yeah, we're just gonna bring the belts down. So we're gonna go. I don't think we need 3 belts, but we're gonna roll with that. Okay, let's go, kids. So we're gonna go this way. And then we'll hop over this. Okay, so we want to come down this way. We'll do something like this, and then something right here. So bring these down. And then down again. And then we'll do some jumping. No, you guys don't want to jump? Oh, is it too far? Or can we, like, not jump over lava? Oh, well, I guess we technically can't because they're underground belts. They're underground belts, and we're not gonna go under lava. Okay. So, let's try this. We're gonna do this guy comes over here. Then we're gonna do that this guy does some spaghetti jankery like this, and this guy does some spaghetti like this. Okay, okay, we're getting there. And then can we fit 3 belts here? We can? Okay. So then we're gonna go from here to there. Oh my god, stop that. This is some tomfoolery. Tom, what are you doing being a fool? And we need to get it down to over here. So we can't depend on the robots to bring down our tungsten. Oh, look at that. We're out of tungsten. Or out of fucking belts. And you know what? I don't think I need... How much are we making here? 18.9 a second. That's kind of butts. We're being optimistic by grabbing 3 belts, 3 beltfuls. But we just got to bring it down to here. Okay, we're going the wrong way. We need to come down this way. So give me all these. And what I'd like to do is this. And then we will also do this, but this way. Which means we will get this guy here. Like that. And then tungsten. How many do we have? Oh, let me see. How many is this? 500? And then we can start making cliff explosives and then start making our lives better. How are we on power? Better on power. Bug! How are we on these guys? I don't think we have enough robots. I think that's what's happening, to be honest. Because we... Oh my god. Or we might just need another one of these. Where is that lava? This is so stupid. Let's put this here. And we're gonna make another one that's gonna make this stuff. And then we're gonna go copy, paste. Another guy for gears. In fact, we'll just do it again. Another guy for gears. This spaghetti is like so awful, but I've already committed to the whole bit. Okay, so now we need... I think we're good on the gears. Now what we're gonna need is more robots, which I think we should send our ship. You go to... go to Nauvis, and we're going to say we want to request more logistics robots. We're gonna request like 1,000. Okay. And then we're making belts, which we shouldn't really make belts or be putting belts in my pocket because it should be placing them down there. But I don't know, maybe player takes priority. Let's have my pocket belts or my pocket robots. Go ahead and do this. And what we're gonna do is bring okay, if we bring this guy and we want to place it right here. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go right here and right here. There we go. So that replaces the need for that. And then this one will do something similar. We'll go second one to go under and place yourself right there. And then this one, pretty much the same exact thing. And there we go. So now we have tungsten in for these, but I think I'm gonna look at this and see how we are. Oh, we're positive tungsten. How about that? We don't need those. I don't want those. That. Get out of my pockets. With that, we are positive tungsten, and we're only burning through how much tungsten here? 9.6. So we are actually pretty good. So we're burning through 9.6, and we are digging up 18.9, so we can double this production and double our... Oh, wait, hold on. Check on our... So this is over here, and we're receiving a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 500, so we're going to get some more. And you're going to be traveling to Volcanus after the requests are satisfied. So pause and just get your request satisfied. So let's go check on Nauvis and see what the issue is. Where's our little robots? Okay, we're making a bunch of robots, which the rockets are sending off our little dudes. So what's the issue? Did we get all of the robots that we needed? I think they're all just arriving on the rockets here, like shortly. Nice. Okay, let's go to Volcanus. My dog's in here squeaking. Okay, so it's not enough that... Oh, we need more copper. Is that what's going on here? How much molten copper do we require? 320, and this is only producing 187, so we can double this and give it to the next guy. Like that. We're just going to do something right there, and something like that. So we needed 320, and we're making 375. So now we should be good on that. Let's double check our transport. We are on Volcanus. Pause thrust. So now we should be able to send down transport. Send down your people. And they should land in here, but I specifically want them to not grab robots. Don't grab robots. Blacklist them. And we are going to put the robots. You're going to be whitelisted to grab robots and put you into here. There we go. So let's grab back to our transport. Say, oh, I might have given too much. But there's our robots. Our fleet of bots. Look at them. Look at them fly to here. Okay, I think we're pretty good. I think we're good on the science packs. And now what we want to do, it's not enough to just make the science packs. We now also need to yeet them back up into space. Just double checking on everything. Okay, so now we need to yeet them back up into space. And in order to do that, we have to stretch a little bit. How are we on? Are we making these transport belts? Where are we at here? You aren't making... You don't have enough iron. Oh. Wild. Where's my iron plates? You're not making iron fast enough. That's fair. How are we on molten iron? That's molten copper. Here's the molten iron. We're doing pretty decent. How are we on the calcite? Oh, we have like billions of calcite. Calcite for me. We can even get more calcite by just copying this and placing this down. There you go. Okay. So now what we got to do, you probably do it over here. Now we have to, also how are we on coal? What if we copy, no, we don't need these things anymore. We don't need that anymore. So what if we copy that and place this here and here. So that'll be a lot more coal, just cuz. And then we need to now make rocket silo, because now we need to start making rockets. We gotta get rockets and blast them back up. So let's start off with something easy, like making rocket fuel. How rocket fuel? So we want, okay. I don't know, we could just throw arbitrary numbers at it, I guess. So we need to make a bunch of fuel. So we need light oil, and then this is going to be, solid fuel is going to be made from light oil again. So we actually need to double up on this process, or not even double up, we need to like quadruple up. How are we on sulfuric acid? We need to make sure to pump into every little bit of sulfuric acid. So let's do a create anything. Make me pump jacks. And do you need anything? We're making all those things. Okay. So that'll be pump jacks. So we're going to go that we want liquids. You're going to bring me all the liquids. Let's do another create everything. We're kind of just putting them in random ass places. Chemical plants. And then another one for refineries. I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting everything that we need. We don't have a list for refineries. Let's say that we want, I don't know, 10 refineries, but no more than 20. And you are in fact making, so that means that there's enough processes everywhere. Okay. So now, sulfuric acid is going to be our lifeline. So we want to make sure that we are getting all of it. So that means you guys need to go. And you need to go. Which in turn, I need to place this guy here. So let's get that connected. Let's get these guys connected. How's that? There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I believe. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I think that's all. We're pumping into all the sulfuric acid little geysers here. Oh, no. You need to go there. We are being attacked on Nauvis. That's fine. Okay, making sure that we're getting sulfuric acid. We'll need to tap into this sulfuric acid eventually, but I think we're not gonna be suffering here. Let's double check that this is 1440 and we're making 16. No, we're making 16,000. Okay, so we're good on power here. I don't need to double up on this or anything. Although I think we're gonna have to start because we need a lot of heavy oil now. So let's start off with this. Actually, let's do a little bit of a permanent thing. We're gonna do calcite down here. And this is going to do... Yeah, we need heavy oil. Okay, let's double check. We need to do solid fuel. We need heavy oil. This is the method that we want to do, right? Because we can't do coal liquefaction because we don't have that technology. Okay. Yeah, so we do need this one. So that means we need coal and calcite, but we can just do multiple boxes onto one belt onto this little like bus guy. So we'll go requesters, and this is, oh no, we're not in the area because this guy's not powered. Are these guys good yet? No, because there's not a thing right here. There's not a guy right here. So that means that we will cut this and place it here. I said cut. I wanted to cut it, but I think I just copied it. So what we'll do is calcite on one side. We're gonna go that you want like 100 calcite. Calcite on one side, and then coal on the other. And 100 coal should be good. Okay, and then that should be good for this recipe. We'll bring it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like even numbers. Then we'll go copy, paste, copy, paste, paste. Now we need to bring in the actual sulfuric acid. So let's double check that we got that goes here. Let's copy this, rotate it around, horizontal flip, and I think I had like that. Okay, okay. Sulfuric acid from here. Sulfuric acid right there. I just heard my wife sneeze. And there we go. Shit ton of heavy oil. That's good. And I actually don't think that this is going to be enough. Let's request like 500 actually. Make sure that you're set. What is this? So 10. Okay. Hold on. Let me see per second. Transport belt. You're using 0.8 of a belt. Okay, so that's not going to be enough. Because we're using 0.5 of a belt. Okay. So here's what we'll do. No. This way. And this way. So that should alleviate that problem. It's kind of a stupid way, but whatever. Okay, let's get this heavy oil now. You need heavy oil. We're gonna do the same stupid little thing here. All of the heavy oil goes into these pipes. And I could just copy paste, but we're just gonna go ahead and do this. This actually might be faster. Okay, heavy oil. So now we combine our heavy oil. One off, one off. Right here. Right there. Okay. Now we send our heavy oil off to war. Heavy oil down to crack into... How much heavy oil are we making per second? 120 per second. And then this cracking takes 30. So we can do this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, maybe? Let me see, is this 120? No, it's 150. 135. 120. Oh wait, ingredients. 160. We're making 120. So we can actually only make this. Wow, all of these can only do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right, because it's every 2 to 1. So we're making light oil. Okay. So if we look at this, we're good here, and then we need to do excuse me. No, now we need to do that. How many can we do here? We're making 80. Well, wait, no, hold on. So we're making 90, and this consumes 10. But we also need to add in one of these that will consume light oil. So let me see what that's like. How much do you consume? 0.83. What was the ratio for how many of these light oils? I think I have it on Nauvis over here somewhere. Somewhere there's fuel, somewhere over the rainbow. Holy shit. Yeah, this is positive. So we have 40 to 20. So it's every one of these can support 2 of these, I think. Hi, babe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, lots of kisses. Let's see. That is a negative ratio. Why? I thought it was every one of these could support 2 of these. how many do we have here? We have 20. And here we have 40. So why is that not... Oh, these are blue boys, blue guys, blue. we're using different factories. So let me see. I do want to make this kind of ratioed correctly, so we're gonna make some of these. Hurry up. Make me the stuff. Oh, I'm freaking suffering on iron. So, if I make... You guys made hella iron gears, that's good. Idea. I always have bad ideas. Let's make some iron. Because now I bet you we are not going to be making enough molten iron. Let's see, molten iron, that goes here. Lava goes here. Calcite goes here. Stone goes in there. And then molten iron needs to do some dumb shit. Needs to do some dumb shit like this. This is like ultimate spaghetti. There we go, there's more molten iron. That thing needs to get out of my way. Why is this not powered? I thought, no, okay. You know, that's an easy fix. We will just copy that. And put you there. And then we add to the molten. And there you go, that should be more iron into the logistical system. So that we can continue our spaghetti crap. So we should have these guys now. Okay. So it's 2 to 1. So now it's 2 to 1. But I want to know how many. Let's make sure that's on there. That is. That's actually more. Oh, that's right. There we go. 2 to 1. That's the ratio. So now, 79. That doesn't make sense. 80. How much? 10. So can we copy this? Place that down, place that down, place that down. We're still getting enough. So let's place that, and that, and that, and that. Instead of doing math, I'm just going to place down a bunch of bullshit. And that looks to be about right. So now, we look and see that we have 16 to 8, 8 and 6. Now we can actually make this into a streamline. We're gonna go 8 and 4 actually. Oh, 16. So it's gonna be like this and like this. And then we can copy this and set it up again and double check that that is in fact good. No, it is not good. Now we're behind. So what happened? Why did we... Oh, maybe just one more. Nope, now we're behind. That doesn't make sense. How did that... We were at like 16, right? Every one makes 2. So we do have 14. So I thought it was 16 and 8. What the fuck happened? Because if we look at this whole build, we are now... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh! I fucked that up. Okay, try this again. We should be positive 2 light oil. There we go. Okay. So now let's get these. Now we have our ratio. Let's get these motherfuckers placed down. We're gonna go 3. We also need water. Light oil, light oil. We're gonna go flip this guy. H. There we go. H. So we're gonna get this oil into here. I'm in the way. Okay. We got heavy oil. Hi, baby. Now we need to get water. How do we get water? Something like this. But how much water is this gonna make? Let's make you here. How much water do we need and how much? 90. And this makes 90. Holy shit.
And how many do we need?
How many does this make? 9. And how many do we need? 9. Woo! D. 90. Oh. God damn it, babe. 600. We need some of these.
You need 600 to pass.
You need 600 to pass.
You got 6.
You got 6. How much do I need? 90. How much does it make? 9. Put you right there. And there you go. You should be making steam, which makes, then we decondensate. Steam condense. No, we condensate. We condense. Condensator. So then we get this little guy, goes over here. And then we bring down some water. Because water... Oh, I'm in the way. There we go. Double check. This is in fact making 90 water, and this is consuming 90 water. Now we have hella light oil. Okay. Fantastic. Then we're going to do a build. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? We're going to do... like this? Doesn't really matter, does it? You're gonna do this little guy. We'll go in the middle. How is the build that we have at Nauvis? Light oil down the middle. Light oil down the middle. So right there. Yeah, you're killing some shit. Okay, that looks decent enough. I got my wife World of Warcraft and she's played it like twice. she doesn't actually care about World of Warcraft. She only wanted to look at some of the stuff, and she just wants to play Fortnite all day. She doesn't like World of Warcraft. She doesn't appreciate the gifts I get her.
What? I know, Georgie. No, Father.
Okay, let's rotate all these in. And then I need 8. So we copy this, place that down again, and then we deconstruct all of these. And that should be the build. And then we double check right here. Sweet, still good. Then we're gonna go right here. And we will place you on the outbound. Copy this. Turn it around. Flip. Copy. Paste. But we actually don't need that or that. These come in here. These don't need to be out here. And then these come together. They come together in perfect harmony and go into a box. Okay. And there we have fuel. And we're making how much fuel a second? 0.8 a second. That's good enough, right? Okay, we got 1 out of 3. we're 33% done. Actually, the LDS should be really easy too. How many foundries do I have? Not enough. What? What are you giggling about over there, giggle meat?
Yes.
Oh, that's freaking weird. Moth Mando? My goodness. Okay, so for this build, we get LDS. We just need 0.8, I believe. We need no more than 0.8. So how fast? 0.4. Okay. So that's it. That's all we needed. So in fact, what we'll do is place this here. Horizontal flip. Inserter, box, inserter. Thanks for blepping me, dog. We love that. We love blep. Okay, and then we do plastic. And no? Okay, actually let me see, because now we need to get in this and that goes right there. Okay, I know that looks really stupid because it is really stupid. Passive provider goes here. Oh my god, nope. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm getting real fucking stupid about this. Let's do the cha-cha like a sissy girl. We're gonna go request in passive. Alright, requester, and we're gonna request plastic. Oh, I love when my dog just lays his stupid little head up against me. Like a silly little doggy. Okay. And then we're gonna go right here and here. And we're gonna go molten iron. Nope, just kidding. Nope. We're going to make the molten iron. And then we're gonna make the molten copper. Molten iron, molten copper. And molten copper goes here, molten iron goes here. And then we get lava. Pump the lava. That's totally fine. You get a pump and you pump out some lava. And then that goes here, and then this goes here. Like so, like so. And then we request the calcite. But first we go calcite. And then this goes in here. So we go storage chest. No, passive provider and a requester requesting calcite. And that should turn on our build. And there's my ride. Oh, do we have plastic? Oh, we have hell plastic. Good. So now we should get some robots that as soon as they bring in calcite, we should be getting some low density structure. Right? Right, guys? Right, robots? Robots? Also, why do we have... What are we getting tungsten from? I think... Or we're needing tungsten to put into these boxes. Okay, yeah. There we go. Low density structure. So now we're making 0.8. Just like how down here we're making 0.8. So now all we really need to do is make 0.8 of blue guys, blue circuits. So let's do a create everything. We're gonna do right here. We're gonna say blue boys. And you get 0.125. So if I look at a calculator, I need a... Let's go like this, and we're gonna go 0.8 divided by 0.125, and we need 600. 600 of these. Jesus Christ. Let's copy this. Go like this and flip it. We're gonna go copy again. And we look at that, and we're at 0.75. So we're going to paste it again. And there you go, we're done. Let's get some sulfuric acid from one of these fucking places. Right here, maybe? That looks like a decent place. And to think, I was all excited to see my wife play some World of Warcraft. She somehow, for some reason, needs a fix of Fortnite. It's like saying, oh, I need my fix of masochistic stuff. There you go. Get all those guys. What are we doing here? This is making 12. This is consuming 60. So that's really bad. So I don't think we're going to keep up with making 0.8 blue circuits. Plus there's too many things that require blue circuits as well. That's why they're getting shoved in there. But we are technically making 0.8. So now we're going to move on to the rocket silo. Ah, shit. You know what? I can just do a create everything. Make me rocket silos. And now that should request all these things, which we have in our logistics. Look at that. That is fantastic. Where else are we making blue circuits? Or did I send some? I think I sent some. Pipes. You need to be requesting pipes. Pipes are there. You just haven't put in the pipes yet. Because this guy can only work so fast. And I'm making concrete somewhere. Making concrete here. Concrete goes into the concrete box. Electric engines go into the electric engine box. And we're making electric engines because we're making drills. Which we're not making drills anymore. This guy is nothing. Grab him. Can you frickin' put in the concrete, buddy? Buddy, you're making like a lot of fucking shit. You gotta put in the pipes, dude. While he figures out that he needs to make pipes, or needs to put the pipes in, we're gonna go try and increase... First of all, get through the spaghetti. And we want to increase... Oh, our iron production. So what we'll do... Okay, hold on. We do this, and then we do this, and we do some hella spaghetti, like that, but we want this guy to go here to get more iron off the belt. Or actually we want him here and here, so that whatever iron we're not using goes in the box, but we are going to be using a shit ton of iron. So now our limiting factor is these silly little guys here. And we're just going to do a hop and a skip. Hop, skip, jump. And then this will go here, and this will go, bless you. We're gonna do some really, really dumb stuff and spaghetti it all the way around like this. Like that. There we go. That technically gets us some more green circuits. Not like too many, but that should be good. And then where is... Oh my god, you still aren't making that rocket silo, dude. You are so behind. If we copy you and set you up again, then all these other products can go right here, and then something else can be shoved in there. Oh my god, you're making one rocket silo. We're almost there. We can make that rocket silo, put down the rocket silo, set up a... How are we doing? How are we doing over here? Oh, we're not tungstening. Why aren't we tungstening? This should be enough. Oh, it's because of you. So let's do a 3-to-3 belt balancer. 3-to-3 belt balancer. So this goes in like this. Okay. So we're gonna go... This goes here. Oh, we're gonna go 0, and we're going... Ooh, nope. Upgrade. Copy. Force push. I've pressed the wrong buttons. There we go. So there's a 3-to-3 balancer. And why are we doing that? Oh, because everything keeps getting grabbed off the belts. So let's do this, this, and this. And we can at least put that like over here. First of all, I don't want that, that, any of that. Okay. Okay, we can go like this. Put this in storage. Passive providers. So that way it's at least freaking closer. Okay. Let's go see about our rocket silo. Rocket silo. Somewhere. I swear I'm making rocket silo. Right here. We have one. That's all we need, you know? All we need is one. Then we come on over here. Place down our rocket silo, and we put that we want to request. We're going to request 3 boxes. Request. We only want 1 stack. Then we want 100 here. Then we want 100 rocket fuel. And then we want 100 blue circuits. That should make our rockets. And we're losing turrets. Oh my god, that guy's getting real close. Oh shit. Actually, I think I can remote control my tank from here. That's a car. Where tank? Tank. But what sucks is that I cannot... Oh, okay. That's good. I can't see into the fog. So, although we can go fuck up these bugs that are here, I won't be able to see it. I'm just gonna have to, like, guess that we're fucking them up. So if we go right here and I go hold down spacebar, I see that we are in fact losing shield health. And I'm gonna have to safely assume... Let's see if there's bugs chasing. No? Oh, there's a bug. Okay, I think that worked. And then we're gonna have to do the same thing for this one, because this one's getting really close. But we can at least see those. Alright, here we go. I assume I killed him. And that should be good. Fuck you, bug! I think I just missed like 7 shots. But shh, that's okay. Plus, we are almost back to Nauvis. We got a rocket silo. And by the time I look back after our little adventure here, we probably have rockets. Have a rocket. We have a rocket. Which is enough. Alright. No, we don't. We don't have shit. Because we don't have processing units, because we're slurping them up too fucking fast. No, we're not making them fast enough. Okay, are you gonna make me... You're gonna make me ink. You're gonna make me actually, like... How are we doing? Are we struggling? We're definitely struggle bussing. It's because of the iron. So, here we go. Let's just make more iron. And these are not suffering. We're kind of just like winging it. we're gonna go like this. Just keep shitting out iron, buddy. And you know what? We'll even do it again. I'll fucking do it again. But to get this guy over here, like this. We are probably running low on molten iron now, or we will be. But that's cool. Well, we got a nice whole ass belt of iron now. Also, does this consume a whole belt of iron? You see transport belts. No, only 0.6. Itchy. Okay, so now we're good for the iron. So now what we should be doing is lacking. We need 2 whole belts. We need 60 a second, and we're making 36 a second. So now we're going to be lacking on this guy. So if we do 3 more, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I hate all of this. We're actually gonna move this like here. And then, I know it's gonna be really dumb, but that's the entire fucking Volcanus that we got going on here. This goes here. So now we should be making, how many? 72? 72 is a good number. So now we do, oh, hold on. We're gonna do that and that. So then we can do this guy, and this guy. Oh, this is so bad. You know, this is how I first played Factorio. This should be illegal. This is the dumbest thing I've ever made. Okay. What are we doing here? It just keeps getting worse. I just keep looking at this. Like, what am I doing? But you know what? We have more circuits. So you can't tell me that it's not working. Is it really ugly? Oh, 100%. In fact, it's probably the ugliest thing I've ever made. And I have kids. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn.
First of all, I don't have kids. Second, I don't know. They wouldn't be ugly. They'd be cute as shit, dude. This is the ugliest thing I've ever made. All right, 16. For me, 16K and 1440. How much do you consume? 60. So let's use my handy schmandy calculator that I got on my phone here. 1600 divided by 60. We can make 26. And how many do I have here? 24. Damn it. So somewhere I have turbines being made. Oh, stop. These bugs, dude. Bugs! Somewhere, someone wants to sell me something.
Sell me something.
But yeah, look, we can do boop. That's it. That's all we can do. So then we need to now make this. We need to make this again, and we can support another stack. So we're gonna go right here. Beautiful, and we want here, right there. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get this, put it together, and then we're gonna piss off to Timbuktu. Isn't that like a real place? The world may never know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like 99% sure it's a real place. Here we go. We have double the amount of power. Just give them a minute. They gotta do. Wait, holy shit! I did a cut and paste. I wanted to do copy. Copy. My bad. My bad. Bad guys. You guys need to go right here. Not a cut. I meant to copy. Now we're doing good on power. That's why the power dipped. And I was like, what the hell? What the shit? So if we say that we in fact want 10 stacks of these guys. Now we're doing good on power, which means everything should be going well. Let's see about these blue circuits. There's actually blue circuits being made, which means green circuits are coming in at a timely manner, which is good. I need to get rid of all that coal, that copper. Now this fucking monstrosity. Oh my god, dude. Like it's working. Look at that. And this guy is only slightly kind of dumb. Here you go. We're gonna see about getting more resources onto this belt. I'm telling you, I should be fired from being an engineer. This is no bueno. Okay, that's decent. I should be fired from playing Factorio. And still, we are not getting enough blue circuits. I am requesting them, right? Oh, you know what? No, we're requesting. Requesting, yeah, logistics storage, -2, -8, -7. What is using my blue circuits? Who's hungry? Eating my blue circuit? You know what? I bet you it's the frickin' rocket silos. Okay, so stop doing that. I don't want these anymore. I don't want that. I don't want that. We have enough rocket silos, I promise. We don't need those blue circuits. Or let's see. Nope, that's using greens. What about you? Nope, you're using greens. You're not using blues. That might be it. I don't think I'm using blue circuits anywhere else. Because also, if I click on this, I can see that it's used in all these items, and I'm not making any of these items. The only thing I'm making is the rocket part. Rocket part's right there. We're not making any of these. The hell? A recycler. Okay. So now all the blue circuits should be going to the rocket silo. So we can make this stupid fucking rocket. And we are. And the thing is that this is only using 0.3. So I can make another one. Because we're making 0.8, right? Oh, what am I literally have a rocket silo like in my pocket, don't I? I have an entire rocket silo inside my pocket. I got something in my pocket for you. It's a rocket silo for you. What are you laughing at?
You hear that?
No. Alright, I don't want this yellow stuff. It'll trash. Which actually tells me that this should be all... Wait, no. Somewhere I have these guys. These guys should be good. Stacks in there, stack in there, stack in there. And to think, we came to this planet, there's nothing on this planet, now I've colonized it like a true American. Oh, wait, no, that's bad. Let's see here, we got more. Holy, what the fuck number is that? 121,000%. Dope. Yeah, just you fucking wait. We're gonna get these cliff explosives, and the whole world's gonna open up for us. Oh, look at this. So, how many... We can send up 1,000 metallurgic science packs. We're gonna do that. This is going to request... automatically request from space platform. And then... we're gonna do requesters. No, I don't need requesters. This will automatically get the request. Automatically request. I got something in my pocket for you. And then if we go to our space platform and we set up... Oh, you know what? Let's go back. Before we do this, let's go back to here. And what we're going to do is set up... This is going to be using a filter, and this is going to do metallurgic. And we're going to go copy, paste, paste. So now we want to request 1,000 of you. First of all, I don't know what the hell's going on with that crap. But metallurgic goes there. So now, if we go to our transport, and we say, this is gonna go... Nope. Volcanus. Science. Science. Okay, and we're going to request 1,000. Now robots should fly here and yeet science onto this bad boy. Oh, that was cool. A little more. Okay, off you go. Slap that rocket ass. In fact, we're gonna say that we want 2,000. Not bad. 2,000. So that means the second rocket should now get some stuff. Come on, baby. Oh, I don't think gun turrets should be in here. There's 1,000 science. How are we? Yeah, look at all that water, all that fuel. Beautiful. All right, so we want cliff explosives and coal liquefaction, because that'll make our life easier on Volcanus here. And then we also want to get asteroid reprocessing, probably, and this one, because we're sending 2,000 science packs, so that's 2,000 right there. So there goes another rocket. Slap its little rocket booty. So go on, get it. And then somewhere, someone. Let's just tell me something. There it is. So that will now come over here. And now we fly our happy ass on over to Nauvis. Where's our blue circuits? Why you know blue circuiting? Oh, because we're not reds. We're not redding because we know copper wiring. Aw, man. It sounds like my wife has a Lunchable! Guys, if your wife or girlfriend is ever cranky, just feed her a Lunchable. I promise it'll work. So now, if we go to here, we should start sending down all this crud, because it's requesting it. Yep, instantly sent down. And then it should send another batch. Oh, that's right. I'm only requesting so many here. Why aren't you? Hello? Did we? Oh shit. We don't have you. So if we put you like over here, like this, can I put you? Let's put you right there with a power pole. Now I should have robots somewhere from the other state, from these states way over here. Okay. Do we request 1,000? Let's request 2,000. Let's go ahead and change this. 2,000. And then this to 2,000. Whoa, that's too many numbers. Okay, now that this is here, now they'll place these. Right, so now there should be some little guys flying. Oh my god, why? Why are you flying from freaking 20, like, million light years away? Okay, you have not sent down your science yet. Why? Request metallurgic. Is someone else coming to place this? Yeah. Why one robot? No power. This poor little guy ain't got power. Yeah, bring me more science. Why are you not sending down your children? Let's see here. Look at all that metallurgic science. Beautiful. And we're researching cliff explosives. That's good. That's great. We love that. How make? Just normally, right? So we're gonna need like grenades and like some other shit. Can I add cliffs to this? Trees, rocks, entities, tiles. Always. No, not trees and rocks only. We want trees and rocks. Where's cliffs? Tiles. Is this like space platform, foundation, stone path, concrete? Is a cliff an entity? Cliff. And yeah, look at that metallurgic science pack, baby. So we're gonna get our anti-cliff, and it's gonna be big rocks. Oh my god, do I need to like tell it that we want everything? Huge rocks, volcanic rocks, huge volcanic rock, short chimney, tall chimney. Okay, that looks fine. I mean, we could just do like Volcanus. Okay. So let's test this. This should get nothing, but then cliffs. Nice. Okay, now I have cliff explosive. So now let's look at cliff explosive. Or actually, where make cliff explosive? Cliff. Cliff. Click on that. Ingredients crafted, made in assembly machine 3. So now if we do a create anything and we want to make cliff explosives, we need to make grenades, barrels, and explosives. So let's do create anything. We're making barrels, I fucking guess. Barrels, grenades. Grenades should be nice and easy. Let's see what we gotta do here. And explosive, which I think is made in here, right? Sulfur. Are we making sulfur somewhere? Okay. First of all, how many explosives? 1.5, and then this makes 0.5, so we need to make... It actually makes like 0.15 a second. Shit, dude. This is kind of annoying. I just want to destroy cliffs, man. Like, why is this too much to ask for? We want to go cliff explosive, and we need water. Actually, we'll go like this, and we do that, and that, and that, because now I want this guy right down here. That's these guys. No, wrong way. Okay, that looks fine. Then we got to get water in here, so then we get sulfur and coal. So sulfur and coal is going to be easy enough. Let's make sure that it's not consuming more than half a belt. Oh, we ain't... Nah, that's fine. let's move this to, I don't know, there. So that we can get sulfur. How much sulfur is it being? It wants 3 sulfur. And this makes 2. So I can just do that. Ah, for fuck's sake, I need petroleum. Okay. We're still kind of slowly coming along. We're still suffering on freaking this shit. Okay. Almost there. But we could do coal liquefaction now and get a bunch of stuff. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that here. Let's, first of all, delete that. Coal liquefaction. And we need steam and some other shit. So we're going to go horizontal flip. Rotate, horizontal flip, rotate, horizontal flip, rotate, horizontal flip, rotate. Okay, we need heavy oil, and it's gonna make more heavy oil. And then steam. Okay, because I don't know which side I want that to come out of. Actually, don't I want this? We're gonna go inside. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, can I please? Press the wrong button again. But we want horizontal flip. Horizontal flip. Okay. I actually need a space between these. Right? Is that what I did? Let me go Nauvis. Let's look at this. Yeah, there's a space between these motherfuckers. So let's just do that. We're gonna go copy, horizontal flip, paste. And then what we do is this. Nope, I want it like that. And then copy. No, not cut. Copy. Paste. There you go. Now all the outputs are going to be same. And then we do one of these. Control C. Paste that here. And then horizontal flip. There we go. Now we're fucking good. Let's get... I don't have the thing. We're going to do a create everything. And it's going to make us some of these. And yeah, we'll request all those. That's fine. But we do want to make steam. How much steam do we need? We need 80 steam. Let's look at one of our steam generators. Somewhere around here, I promise. This is making 2,000 steam. Okay. So nice and fucking easy. We're just gonna go like this. Make steam from sulfuric acid. Control C. We're going to copy this request. Because everything in this fucking planet needs calcite. We're gonna get this. Gonna carry on our way. Steam. Okay, thank you for the belts. And that should be it, because I don't think we should have any science packs left. Where's my super suit? Science pack, science, right there. Look at that. Yeah, we sucked up all the Volcanus science. That was all 2,000. So here's steam. So then what we do for this steam, we're going to go like that. Get all the steam in one location. Grab all your shit and put it in one spot. What I do need, though... I need a way to get coal in here. Because that's the whole thing, right? We're liquefying coal. So if we do... Actually, we can do that. That looks not too bad. Except for that. Go away. So then we get coal inside here, and we'll make sure that it's gonna be... Nope. Coal. Requester. And you're gonna go, give me the coal. Like, I don't know, 500? Control C. Right there. Even though the coal is right here, oh well. Control C, not Control X, for fuck's sake. This will make it across 5 seconds, so that one long arm inserter is in fact good. Okay. How is this process? It consumes 25 heavy oil, but it makes 90 heavy oil. So all I really need to do is jumpstart it, right? Where is some heavy oil? Here's what we'll do. We're gonna go way over here. I think all I need to do is just jumpstart this process with that. Then we should start making like a whole bunch of shit. Okay, now I can delete this. I mean, my robots can delete this. Get to work, robots. Then grab these. Let's put all this liquid in a container. Liquid! And then, this one we put over here. And then we do some liquid right here. And then we do some liquid right here. That's what I would like. No, Gwen. My cat says uppies, and I say no uppies. There we go. And then we get this out. To recycle. There we go. And that should make a whole bunch of liquid.
Motherfucker.
And yeah, so this process is in fact only making 16 a second, 16 petroleum a second. That's kind of shitty. We need to do like a lot of that. But it's mostly free. Well, you know, besides the coal. The only resource we're consuming is coal, and then coal and sulfuric acid. And I guess calcite. But we're making 16 petroleum. And this needs only, 60. Holy shit. Okay. What if we... How do I do a priority? I wish... Sorry, I've been playing too much Captain of Industry, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could just set up some priorities. It's like, no, not really. I do need... Where are the pumps? Am I making pumps somewhere? What if I... No. Or else it would... I would have it in my pocket. Let's make some pumps. And it's right next to the engines, so that's good. Okay. So I can do something like... We could pump out... If... okay. Only pump out if we have heavy oil greater than 5k. Because we need to maintain 5k in here. That's how much I would like to keep so that it's still going. In fact, we could do like, I don't know, 1k. So that's the priority system that we'll do there. And then we do some cracking. So we're gonna do heavy to light. Flip U. Control C. But horizontal? No, just like that. Whoops. Let's see what we got going on here. We're producing 104, and this slurps up 80. But we can just do that again, and it should be fine. So now we need some water. So we're gonna do our little thing that we got going on over here. And set that up right here. And now we gotta pump in some sulfuric acid, which is nice and handy here. And there we go, we'll be getting some water. And then we go jump over, jump over, jump over. Okay. So yeah, pump this if we're ever more, so that we can start cracking it. And then this goes here. And then, oh, nope, hold on. Okay. And then I want to get this back into here. So, probably right here. There we go. So now we're getting like a shit ton of light oil. We're cracking the heavy down into light. Now we're gonna do light to petroleum, and we're gonna need some water, obviously. How much water is that making? 90. This needs 120. So what we're actually gonna do is do a couple of these. Water. There we go. And so now that should be 270. And we're still making excess steam, I believe. Yeah, we're producing 3,000 and we're only consuming 2,000, I believe, or something like that. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and this is making 10,000. Oh my god, so we could do 10. Okay. But we're good with the water, so let's start cracking down this light oil into more petroleum. So let's continue on the water. Water goes here. We're gonna go copy this guy. Horizontal flip. Then we're gonna go flip, flip. Copy you. Paste you down. It's like we're relearning everything all over again. So now we need the light oil to come down this aisle. Boop. Boop. And now all the petroleum I want to feed back in here. And there we go. Now we should have a shit ton of petroleum. So now if we look at this, we should see that we're making 96 petroleum. That is bupkis. So now if we take this guy, cut him, and we put it here, we should be able to grab this water, flip that guy, put this right there, grab some petroleum, and put you in boxes. Storage chest, passive provider. And we need more water. Do we need like a... I think I need like a type of... I think I need a pump. Oh my god, I made myself stuck. Step bro, I'm stuck. Okay, pump. I think if we pump... The steam is not coming out fast enough. Why? What if we go like this? Put you over here. Put you like this. Put you right here. Put this right here. Oh, no. Grab that little piece of calcite. Calcite goes there. That's rather odd, but I think we'll take that. It's fine. Okay, but now we should be... Oh no, because I'm not making explosives because of this thing. Okay. All right. Back to this. How many grenades do we have? Not enough. Are we behind on grenades, or are we making exactly the amount of grenades that we need to be making? So now we're going to make explosives. We're going to put explosives in a box. That's what we do. We put explosives in a box. And these guys go here. Well, first of all, we need sulfur and coal. So let's set up one of these guys. So we're gonna put right there, and then this guy needs to be sulfur. And that should be good. And then we go like this. Passive provider. And we don't have water. Fuck me. Let's go ahead and copy this guy. Wait, how much water do we need? 30. And this makes 90. So copy this guy again. Place it here. Get sulfuric acid from one of these 900 areas that we're spaghettiing around from. Sulfuric acid, calcite will be here eventually, and then water. And then we go like this. Nice. And we have explosives. Beautiful. Put them in boxes. Explosives go over here. And then we make cliff explosives. And we're gonna go copy this. Horizontal flip. Place that there. Copy this. Nope, not cut. Destroy cliff. Beautiful. Horizontal flip. Goes there. So now we're still okay. So now what we can do... Well, let me see. How many explosives are we making a second? 6. So then we can do this, and that's like almost 3. So we can do this again. And then this one again. Make sure that we're not lagging behind on barrels. Okay. And that should be good. We should be making enough live explosives. Let's see where our calcite problems, or if we have a calcite problem. No. We have a billion calcite. In fact, what we'll do is set up a couple requesters that put into storage chests so that we have centralized calcite. So then we do storage chests, and I would like to do like this. So this is going to request 200 calcite. There you go. So now these are going to request calcite and put calcite into a storage box, which then the storage box is gonna put the calcite back in here. I think it's gonna end up with like a loop. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up with a stupid little loop. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. I should add like over 1,000 fucking robots. Logistics robots. We have 1,500 robots. I'm curious how this is gonna go. Are we gonna end up with more calcite? They're just going around in circles. Okay, I'm sorry. That was bad. No, I need those. But how are we on these cliff explosives? Oh, no. We want... Oh, that's right. This is enable in the logistics network. We want, I don't know, like 200. Yeah, make me like 200 of these motherfuckers. How many are made? Just one, right? Okay, but now, if we do... Watch this. Now we can explode these motherfuckers. And then these guys. Yes, yes, destroy! Okay, so now my whole area. Get rid of all of these cliff explosives. Or all of the cliffs. We don't like cliffs here. Ah. Look, I can just walk around nice and freely now. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna let our robots do all of this work. We're gonna have... Oh, we have rockets. We're gonna let everything back up. We do have a lot here, a lot here. Okay. We can start sending over... we can set up our spaceship, our rocket ship, to actually... like... do round trips. So what we'll do, here we go. We're gonna set up a round trip, and that'll be the last thing that we do here. So, I gotta stretch. Okay, so this is what we want from Volcanus. We don't want Fulgora, we don't want Gleba. No, stop that. We don't want... No, that's it. Go to Volcanus. So once all requests are satisfied, which is, we want 2,000 science. And then, once it goes to Nauvis, we're gonna say, I think this is a request. So once it goes, or actually, we'll do item count when we have 0. When this equals 0, so we don't need that one. Okay, so now that we're here on the planet, it's gonna request all 2,000. And so now our rockets, yep, right there. In fact, I think what we'll do is set up this. Okay, so now I think this should be automatically loaded, but we should be able to see that we're gonna get all 2,000. So there's 1,000. Here's 2,000. And then we automatically fly to Nauvis. Nice. And back over here, we are... Okay. So we don't need to do that if we're just going to load it directly in, and I think it'll just fly it on up. Okay, and then let's check our transport. So now that we're here, We're gonna send down all of our guys, and our cargo equals 0. So then back on Nauvis, we should have this. There we go. So that's all 2,000. And then this should now fly back. But the circuits all need to equal 3. Which right now we are low on fuel. So that's fine. So this is, I want to be making another spaceship. This will be like our transport for like us. This is like my personal transport, but I'll be making a, what's it called? I'll be making a type of rocket or a spaceship that will transport back and forth. It'll be a shuttle, more or less. We're gonna go ahead and say, how much do we have? We're gonna go ahead and say to just go to Volcanus anyway, because I want to see if these automatically shoot on up, or do I have to do deliver to cargo? Because then that will depict whether I'm loading these automatically or loading them predetermined loading, or if we're gonna have it be like a request. We are destroying a bunch of these guys, collecting up all the stuff, shoving it in boxes. We're making cliff explosives. We would need to make another one of these if we want to make more cliff explosives. Also, we're lacking on sulfur, because sulfur's right here. Because we're lacking on water. Weird. Anyway, our transport is here. And our rocket is, in fact, shooting off. And then our transport should be nice and ready to go. 30 seconds have passed. We're about to get our 2 things here, and then we just need the circuits, which means we just need fuel. But it is about time I go back to Nauvis, and I do have hella robots. Okay, so everything is kind of going well, and we'll just let all of our robots take care of this stuff. I do want to figure out what's going on with this water. Where are we at? Over here? Like, this should be enough. Why are we not... Let me see. This whole, like, steam thing... Why be dumb? Pump. Show me a pump. And then in here, and calcite. Like, can you just, like, not empty fast enough? And then pump. No, not offshore. Normal pump to there. Because, like, what if I do... like this one, and that one, and that one. It's sort of working. It's working faster. And then we'll move this because we have some dumb shit here. So this will go like that, this. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm still confused of why this is not, like, filling up enough. Because these are, maybe I just need more of these. Will that make it go faster? I don't know. I need to look into that. But right now, our limiting factor is kind of this frickin' water. So actually, what I could do, shoving in a bunch of water right here. What I'm gonna do is turn this into steam and do like maybe just like that. And all of this will be water. So now it could be something like, damn. Actually, you know what? We could probably do closer like that. Oh wait, no, these don't really need to matter. It's that I want these closer. So really, if we just do that, and then bring it back, yeah. So copy that, and then we'll go, no, shit. Copy, you motherfucker. Me, I'm the motherfucker. I'm fucking stupid. Like that. So what if we do this, and then we do boxes, request boxes, requester, and you're gonna be calcite, obviously. Control C, there and there, and then we do we're gonna say like this. And then do. Okay. And then we go boop boop boop. Okay, and then water. And then sulfuric acid. Which there should be sulfuric acid all over the place. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. So sulfuric acid will go into these two guys. I think I could probably support 3. So now I'm gonna do this and bring down the water. And water here as well. So let me see. Oh, well, we actually have like a shitload of fucking water now. Yeah, now we're swimming in water. Swimming in it.
Drowning in it.
Note to self. Stay away from Squidward. Okay, there you go. So now that should be enough sulfur, right? We're making 4 a second. and we're consuming 3 a second. So that should, theoretically, over time, stock back up. And we're getting no cliffs. Cliffs are the devil. Die! Boom! I just love how my robots, like, toss it. That's cool. Alright, well, that's today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We got some Volcanus stuff and did some stuff and things. Where are we? This is stopped at Volcanus. We're waiting to go over because we don't have enough fuel. That's alright. We can research a lot of stuff. We do have 2,000. Ooh, we can do artillery. We can do low density structure, productivity. Oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be great. But yeah, if let me do my outro before I get distracted some more. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, I'd appreciate a like, maybe even hit that subscribe button so you can follow along in our wonderful journey, our wonderful journey here on Volcanus and getting everything done. Now that we are destroying cliffs, I'll probably go around optimizing a couple things. And setting up no more spaghetti like this. This is awful. This is tragic. We are, this is very bad. But you know, we made do, we made it happen, and we're destroying a bunch of cliffs, and that's what we have to show for this. Look at, oh my god, we're so full of blue circuits and everything. This is wonderful. I'm getting hella distracted all over again. But yeah, we'll just go straight to the fucking outro before I lose my mind again. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I hope to see you guys on the next one. And until then, stay stringy.